On today's episode of Katie Makes Stuff.
Hello, thanks for coming back. So you may remember me talking at length about this dress. Well, I'm gonna try and make it. I'm gonna try to make it. And I'm gonna try and make it out of thrifted curtains for $6. So let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. One of those is probably stupid enough to use.
I've been on the lookout for linen anything at the thrift store since I saw pictures of this dress. And when I found these curtain panels, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them. So to create the bodice, I'm using this pattern that I drafted from a really basic blouse last year. And to mark the lines for the wrap dress, I just measured down from my collarbone to where I wanted the crisscross to happen. So I made a little dot, and then from the edge of each shoulder, I drew a line through that dot. I also measured where I wanted the back darts to go, and I'm measuring 4 inches from the bottom and where I want the folds to happen. The key to making sure that your garment turns out perfect is to forget that you need to add about 2 inches to the bottom of your pattern piece, draw it on the fabric, and then try to wipe it away as best you can. And then you turn it around and do it again. Perfection. With my assistant here to show me exactly what to do next, I cut out all of my pieces, and it was time to pin and sew. I pinned up the sides of the bodice, as well as the shoulders and the back darts. And once all of that was done, it was time to sew everything together.
Let's sew.
With the bodice all sewed together, it was time for a fit check. In general, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. There's still plenty of room to move and stretch if I need to. I wish I would have cut a few inches off the bottom, and you'll see why, but in general, I'm pretty happy. Next up, sleeves. Like any good aspiring YouTuber, I completely forgot to film making the sleeves. So here they are attached to the bodice. They stop at the elbow. I've got plenty of room to move if I need it. I'm pretty happy with these guys. Thumbs up. Here's some fascinating content of me trying to figure out how long I want this skirt to be. Side note, I will immediately disregard this measurement and just go with whatever was left over after cutting out the bodice pieces. Because talent. Whenever I make pockets, I always use my phone for a guide because that's the only important thing that I carry. And then I realize I made it too small, and I redraw them so they're bigger. Perfection. If you don't want your pockets to get saggy, attach a piece of cotton tape to the top of the pocket and into the waistband. This redistributes the weight so that it keeps your dress from sagging. Then it's time to sew around the edge of the pocket and attach it to the skirt. For my skirt panels, I'm measuring up 30 inches from the factory hem. And a little pro tip for us lazy folks. Use the factory hem if you're using thrifted curtains. It looks way better than anything you could ever do on your own. And it saves you a lot of time. Here's a neat little segment of me trying to figure out how to attach these damn pockets. On this particular day, apparently my brain just did not work because I could not figure out how to get these to work. I tried multiple ways. None of them made sense. And what do we do if we can't get things to work the first time? We say, fuck it. Now enjoy 15 seconds of me struggling to sew on these stupid pockets. Whoever said sewing was a calm activity can suck it, because this was a nightmare. With the bodice and skirt now complete, it's time to attach them. The inspiration dress is a circle skirt, but mine isn't, so I'm going to have to pleat it in order for it to fit the bodice. And that exciting footage is now. With everything now sewed together, it's time for the reveal.
Wrap-up time. So this turned out so much better than I thought it ever would. It's not perfect. I think the waist is just a little too low, so I think I'm probably gonna take the skirt off and bring it up an inch or two, and that would help the other problem that I think it's maybe just a smidge too long. Just about everything else about this dress I love. I love the sleeves. The crisscross happens exactly where I need it to, where I don't feel like I'm gonna flash people, where it's not too saucy. But I will probably put maybe a hidden button or something right here just to make sure that it doesn't gape at any point. So because this turned out so well, I will probably be making a bunch more of these out of different kinds of fabric. For now, I've got the linen one that I've been kind of pining over for the last few weeks, months, maybe a year. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. Thank you for supporting me by watching and liking and subscribing. It really does help. This whole YouTube thing is a weird project that I decided to do at the age of 40, and I'm just excited to share it with everybody. It's probably just gonna end up being my mom. It's okay. Hi, Mom. Bye. What's going on? Come here. Hi. Yeah, you want to be in it? Look. You all done? Done with me? Okay, bye. Come here. Hi, Bruce. You're next.